We survived this. Well, boys, let's try to have some grown man conversation, if that can be even serious suggestion from my side, as I'm sitting in gaming environment, even being almost 49 years old. However, I know some of those who are new to this channel may think that this environment is how I spend my days, but that can't be further from the truth, because for those who don't know, this is what I'm living from, and sim racing and YouTube videos are what I'm living for. I'm sure most of you have really stressful jobs, and mine a little bit sucks. As you can see, each package is different address I have to drive for. It can be really stressful, but I don't care, because all I think about is my rig. Well, here we go. 10 hours later, I'm in the environment I dream of in the morning, and I'm sure you can see in my eyes how tired am I, but I don't really care. I have probably hour and a half to really enjoy myself before I do something to eat and then go to sleep, because tomorrow is going to be another hard day. And you know, I just want to have friendly conversation with you, like man to man. I'm curious how many of you really hate your jobs, and probably not many of you really work what you dream for as a kid. But again, we have to support our families, we have to pay our bills. However, one thing I believe we have a choice is the perspective of life about everything. And for example, my work is quite hard. However, I can really appreciate few things, like being outside all day long, in the cold, in the rain, in the hot. I walk, I believe today I did probably 18,000 steps, so it keeps me really fit, and I can appreciate that every time I go to Nürburgring endurance race with my friends, walking around the entire track for 24 hours. Oh, there was no need of handbrake here. Oh God. So, is there anything you can appreciate for your own job? I'm sure you can find something. Again, I think complaining is absolute choice. We can sit and complain about everything, or we can be just positive and try to find the positive things from everything, because life is quite survive good. Life is quite short. I'm almost 49 years old, so I really want to live my life in a way that I'm not going to regret it when the times come. So that is again one reason I don't really complain about those sims, because I don't see really point of that for me. You know, I was a rally driver, and I can assure you, no sim ever felt exactly like the car I drove. However, that doesn't mean simming wasn't helpful. For example, iRacing really give me, for 1 year driving of iRacing, I gained about a minute per stage, just, you know, learning to respect the grip. But also I never felt like authority to criticize sim games for that exact reason, because I never felt like I'm driving really real car. But that doesn't mean it's not close, and it's all about how much I can be immersed in the experience. So again, I'm not racing professionally anyway now. Why should I care that much and not just try to really enjoy myself in those small moments I have? We survived this. So, you know, those are the moments which makes me happy. My God. Again, I just got lost in the experience. Bro, that steward there almost died. My God. My point is, it's all about perspective and choice. Maybe life is not as we dream, but that doesn't mean it can be fun if we just switch the perspective and try to enjoy, you know, the small things. Life is quite short, so I'm not gonna waste it in negative thoughts. Have fun, boys.